this will just be a moment. I'm just trying to get all set up. Alright. There we go. Let's turn that down. Let's get this sent out. Oh, not what I meant to do. Let's go ahead and share this real quick. Okay, posting that. Sorry, this is taking a while. There we go, I'll share like that. Alright, we got nice and shared. Now let's just hang in here tight for just a few moments so that way we can get a couple more people in here if possible. Let's put that up there. I could read comments as I go. Alright, so for any of you who think this is familiar, I've done this already, but I'm going to go back through and we're going to try and get everyone to stay alive this time. This is one of those games where it actually recognizes the fact that you've played it before. So you'll notice that the opening sequence, if you go back and watch the original playthrough I did of it, the opening sequence should be different. So, I mean, good reason to go back and watch my original content. But if you go into my playlist, you should be able to find an area where it shows the original series, and I have them all under the same one. Hopefully, nothing happens like it did last time. Last time, I kept having my stream cut off, so I stopped recording like this, and I started just kind of pre-recording and then throwing the episodes up like this instead of going live. And then there would be times where I'd record a whole episode, because this is a video that I do in episodes. So I'd recorded a whole episode and it never had pressed, the record button never pressed. So I lost that whole chunk of episode and just had to tell everyone when they came back, what was going on. this is honestly one of my favorite games. It is so damn good. I'm not going to get into any of this stuff because some of the people watching might be watching for the first time. Um, you know what, on second thought, let me double check, test that my voice is coming out fine in this. Nice, I'm back. So I just had to check my channel real quick, make sure that everything's all squared away. Alright, so no one's joined yet, but to be fair, I kinda did just kinda drop it out of the blue, put everyone on blast on there. Let's go back real quick. I'm gonna try and hit Facebook again. Let's see if I can't. Let's see. There we go. Let's get some people tagged in there. Sorry, we're gonna end up having to skip ahead because this opening part is gonna be a little dry while I'm in here. Let's see who. Okay. There we go. That's quite a few people right there. Oh, that's right. That Chris watches. There we go. There we go. Let's tag all of them. Alright, so that was quite a few people tagged. Okay. Now let's see if we can't get people bouncing up in here in just a moment. So yes, continuing what I was saying. I've already done the series for Until Dawn. There's also a prequel series called Inpatient, which is a VR one. I'm gonna do that one again. Hopefully be a little less skittish this time. I'm not even gonna lie, that the VR is kind of a different kind of head trip. It really does feel fairly real whenever you're. I mean, the graphics look terrible, but you just let that go. Despite the fact that it's almost better that the graphics aren't amazing, because with all that being right up there in your face and everything feeling the way it does, jump scares are super terrifying because they really do get right in your face, and it makes you have this feeling like it's real. Um, and that can be disorienting for sure. So I'm gonna try when I do Inpatient to be just a little bit more outgoing and go for stuff that I didn't go for the first time, because there was a lot to that I didn't actually find versus this where I almost collected everything. But mind you, before I decided to stream this game, I'd played a lot. So um, I was well seasoned by the time I was showing it off then. So this time around, to be honest, I should have actually wrote down some of the decisions so that way I wasn't making the same mistakes. But I also feel like that might have taken part of the fun out of it. So, abandon current progress, start a new story. I think that's technically what we're doing, but I don't want to play and change the story. I think what I'm trying to do here is the episodes one, because I don't know if I really want to start a new story. I don't know if it's going to get rid of all my other stuff. I don't want to get rid of all my stuff. Yeah, you know what, screw it, just for the sake of having fun. We'll go ahead and hit new story, I guess. So if it does what I'm hoping it won't do, I'm hoping it'll still do the opening thing I was talking about, but if it doesn't, then that's why. It's because I hit new story. And like I said when I played it the first time around, it was always my plan to come back through and play this more. So, you know, we will go for it. We'll overwrite your current progress and access. So no, I don't want to do that. Okay, so we're gonna start from last year though. I'm gonna try and be quiet during any cinematic areas. I've always kind of muted my mic so that way you guys get the full experience. I'm gonna stick with that, so I'm gonna go ahead and mute right now, and I'll pop back up whenever the actual gameplay starts.
Deserves it.
It is not her fault that she has a huge crush on Mike.
Hannah's been making the moves on him. I'm just looking out for my girl, Em.
Just because he's class prez doesn't mean he belongs to everyone. Mike is my man.
Hey, Em, I'm not anybody's man.
Whatever you say, darling.
She's here. Shh, shh. Mike. Mike? It's Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
Hey, did you see that? Dad said it'd just be us this weekend.
Josh.
Alright, sorry about that delay, guys. Alright, so you guys kind of get the gist of what's happening right there. It's a minimalistic game with movement. So not everything is in my control. It's not like a fighting game or anything. I do tend to scour everywhere for objects that I can see like that. So then I pick that up. So I'll leave that up long enough for everyone to read that.
Oh my god. What did our naive sister get herself into now? Ugh. Intervention time.
So that one's the sister, the girl that they're trying to prank, which, you know, I hope you would have caught on to that. And then right here, look around. Okay, that's only an object. Oh, that's fine. So he's been drinking.
Jeez,
They've both been
Josh.
drinking, obviously.
Once again,
I
brother,
love
you
Josh's.
outdone us all.
Sorry, I'll hold off.
I got your note.
Glad you can make it. Maybe we should start with a little, you know, making out and see where it goes from there. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my god, she's taking her shirt off.
What? Oh my god. Matt, what are you doing here?
Hannah.
I'm sorry, Hannah. This all got out of hand,
Just
but,
a stupid prank.
hey,
You guys are jerks. You know that? Hannah!
So we're gonna just go ahead and attempt to wake Josh.
Josh. Josh.
Which I love the character choices in this. They ended up going with like actual actors to put this together. So you have Remy Malek, who's playing Josh, and I absolutely love Remy Malek. Always have, even before he started playing in some of his bigger roles. And then Hayden Panettiere.
around, Beth. It wasn't serious.
You jerks.
A couple more of them I've seen in other roles, not major roles, like M, for example. M has been some stuff that I've seen. Now we're gonna have to go super focus mode right here. Let's go fast one. Makes no difference to me really. Of course, this is the beginning of the game. Everyone knows how the beginning of the game goes. Yeah, the game is always easier.
Damn it, Hannah. Where are you?
Okay. This is starting to look more familiar. But yeah, really good cast that they chose for this game. part of what makes it feel so good. And then on top of that, this game was made by two slasher directors who direct slasher films, and so they put this together so well as far as trying to make it feel like your choices do have some hard consequence. But like I was saying in the middle of that run right there, it is the beginning of the game, so shit's gonna be easy at first, but the choices definitely do get a lot harder as time progresses. Like even simple stuff like what you saw me do, where I'm just quickly tapping those buttons before the time runs out. Those choices start to come up on your screen a lot faster. And then stuff like what I'm doing right now, which is a bit worrisome. Reason being, I am definitely someone who goes for collecting all the loot, I guess you could say, from an area. I've collected a lot from this game already. I was actually only missing 2 of my totems and a few objects here and there. So I definitely... Oh shit, not even gonna lie, that one kinda got me for a second. But yeah, I wasn't missing much, is what I'm getting to. So I had already looked pretty careful. But that's what sucks about being down to the wire like that. When you're only missing like 2 random objects, it becomes an issue of, okay, where the hell are those 2 random things at then? That I managed to miss them every time. So apparently that house can't be entered. I was definitely gonna try that. Okay, I forgot they do this with the first totem. I don't think they do this with all the totems though, but I think the first one you can pick up every time just to get across the point of what a totem is. So that was a death totem, and if I hit R1, it takes me to the totems, which in this case, you'd see, like I said, I only had 2 that were missing. So black totems are death, yellow totems are guidance, brown totems are loss, red is danger, and white is fortune. So missing 1 from death, 1 from danger, and then trying to complete that events of the past storyline down there by getting all my totems. So, needless to say, the entire time I'm playing, I'm going to be insanely careful, trying to look out for all the stuff. Let me go back into my live chat. My bad. We got a bogey up there. Oh man. Yeah. And I space the amount of time between me playing this out. Oh fuck. I spaced it out so well that every time it's still like playing it again for the first time. It's been a long time since I live streamed this, and it definitely does have a horror value to it. It scares the shit out of me sometimes.
Hannah. Oh my god, you must be freezing. Here, take my coat. I'm such an idiot. I'm so dumb. Hannah, Beth?
we're gonna let go. It seemed like a realistic choice.
I told you you can't change what happened last year. You can only affect the future. Accept it and move on. So, you have committed to commence with this game. This is significant, and I want to help you see it through. Sometimes these things can be a little scary, even terrifying, but I'm here to make sure that no matter how upsetting things may get, you will always find a way to work through it. All right. We will start with a simple exercise. Could you please pick up a card? And I want you to look at the picture on the other side and tell me what you feel about it. It is essential that you answer honestly in order to get the most out of this experience.
Alright, so here we go with the answering stuff now. Alright.
So, how did that picture make you feel? Remember, be honest.
And I'm gonna be honest and just go with how I actually do feel about it.
Okay, honesty is good. What do you think it is that makes you feel uneasy?
I'm gonna say I'm not sure because honestly it's more than just the scarecrow.
If it is something you cannot see, then why does it make you feel uneasy? I mean, is there something in the house? And this thing in the house, is it alive? So, the source of your fear is elusive. I'm sorry we're out of time for now, but I want you to think hard about what's
I'm
inside
actually
the
glad
house.
I picked those because I've actually
And we can unwrap it together.
okay, he's done talking, but yeah, never actually made that, line of choices before. And like I said, I've played this a lot and I've never made that line of choices, so we'll have to see where that takes us. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and mute. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. This song is absolutely amazing.
Today is the one-year anniversary of the dreadful tragedy that took place on Mount Washington. Sheriff Annie Klein, who's in charge of the investigation.
Thanks for having me, Marty.
Listeners, an update on Hannah and Beth Washington, the twins who are still missing.
1 year ago tonight, the Washington girls left the safety of their parents' lodge and headed out into a snowstorm.
Foul play.
Not officially, no. There is one individual we're considering as a person of interest, but his whereabouts are currently unknown. He has an interesting history with the Washington family. He had warned them against pursuing their construction project and claimed the land was sacred to his forefathers.
You know, there is still the old sanatorium on the mountain. Could he be hiding there?
My officers did search the grounds, but the girls themselves couldn't have made it that far.
Something about that mountain seems to breed tragic events.
More than you know, Marty.
Well, thank you for joining us, Annie. With all the Washingtons tonight, their son Josh, on this, the anniversary of the mysterious disappearance of Hannah and Beth Washington.
Well, hello, friends and fans. All right, let's do that again. All right. Well, hello, friends and fans. It's beyond awesome to have you guys all back this year. First off, I gotta say, I am super excited to welcome all my pals back to the annual Blackwood Winter Getaway. Ah! So, let me just let you know, let's take a moment to address the elephant in the room for a second. I know you're all probably worried about me, and I know it's gonna be tough on all of us going back after what happened last year, but I just want you all to know, it means so much to me that we're doing this, and I know it would mean so much to Hannah and Beth that we're all still here together, you know, thinking of them. I really want to spend some quality time with each and every one of you, and just share some moments that we'll never forget for the sake of my sisters, and, you know. Okay, so let's party like we're fucking porn stars, okay? Make this one trip we will never forget, all right? Yes!
All right. So Sam, she's diligent, Hannah's best friend, considerate, and adventurous. So normally, there is a way to play, and I've actually never attempted, where you basically make sure you're looking into their characteristics and play them the way they actually are. So, you know, she's adventurous, she's courageous, all that. So you want to play her like she was described. Watch that be the secret to making them stay alive. But there's meters that I can show you guys. You know, let me see if I can pull it up right now. No, my bad, guys. That's gonna do that thing where it takes you out real quick, but oh yeah, so it's right here. So character info tells us her relationship statuses with the other people, characteristic traits. So that's where her honesty is, her charitability. Oh my god, just as, yeah, charitability, I'll enhance that. How funny she is, brave, romantic, curious, and I mean, you could try and stay within those confines, or you could increase them or decrease them. You know, kind of like the friendship statuses, those are more than likely going to change. Eventually, you're going to say something to someone that's going to piss them off, so let's have fun with that. I'm mostly wall hugging, by the way, because I'm looking for those totems. And you gotta be somewhat close to the object for it to do the glistening thing. So.
What?
Gates busted, climb over. And that's a note from Chris. Written on. Huh. Oh, you know what? That's something of his anyway. Okay. So we'll hold on to that. We'll try the gate because why not?
Oh, Jesus, never mind.
And then we'll walk around here. This whole area is life goals for me, by the way. We'll go safe, we're not in a rush. Oh yeah, this whole area is life goals for me. Like the way they have their house set up and everything is just friggin', it's an amazing idea. They basically bought a ski lodge way up in the mountains. There's also a few other things built on the top of the mountains too, though. It used to be like a mining area, so there's all that. There's a sanitarium.
Aw. Hey, little fella. You hungry?
Sorry.
Huh? Ah, damn it. Hey, it's okay.
I didn't think that I had moved, but no. Okay. Well, now it's just tripping.
That's it. Come on.
I was gonna say, I really wasn't moving. Okay, had to. Oh, but yeah, sorry. So, like I was saying, they bought out like that ski lodge area up there, and it's a bit, well, technically, friggin' technical. They just bought the whole mountain, but all that stuff was already on it, and then you basically have to take like a tram up to the top where their actual mansion is. And they had turned the ski lodge into a mansion. But there's basically like a bunch of guest house and all that up here. It just freaking, like I said, goals. You'll see some scenes later that will really get that point across. If you're reading that right now, go ahead, read through it. this game does have a lot to do with some Native American culture. It goes into details of, well, I can't give anything away for anyone who's not watching this for the second time, but there's stuff in here from Native American culture. Aside from the totems, I mean. So that was the guidance totem. See, and this, the totems play with you. If it's your first time playing through and you've decided to stop watching my video because you want to play it kind of thing, that's cool and all. One thing I will suggest, don't listen to the totems. Have fun finding them. Don't bother listening to them. Because it's one of those things that kind of goes hand in hand. The whole butterfly effect situation. If you know the future, it's probably going to end up happening.
Graffiti all the way up here.
So the past is beyond our control, which, as you've seen from the opening, that is kind of like a key thing. It's a bit of a joke, honestly. Hold on. Oh, nice. I got a woo. What is up, LeBron? But yeah, it's kind of like a basic theme in here that you can't change the past. And like I said, when you know the past, it makes it harder. When you know the future, I mean, it makes things a lot harder.
Not in the bag, are you? Hello. What do we have here?
We're gonna close the bag.
Chris?
Sam, hey, you made it.
So Chris, we got methodical, protective, humorous, and has a crush on Ashley. Right. Oh, and for anyone who is watching this after the video gets posted, in case you hear me saying something that doesn't make sense, it's probably me talking to the live chat.
Right around here. Gonna blow your mind.
Oh man, look at this.
Nice. You think we'll get a visit from America's Most Wanted?
Looks like someone
I'll
thought
leave
so.
that up for a
Oh,
moment
come on.
so
Listen, man,
everyone
wasn't
can read
here.
it.
Nobody comes up here.
There you go. That goes into collectibles. It's telling me to hit R1. I'm not going to hit R1 in collectibles because I have so many of them. It would give away things.
Come on, look at these beauties.
Beauties is not the word that comes to mind. Why is this even here?
What do you mean?
What the hell is a shooting range doing at the base of a ski lodge?
Dude, have you ever met Josh's dad?
Yeah?
He thinks he's like Grizzly Adams or something. Wanna try?
No, you go ahead, Grizzly.
All right, here goes.
Wow, nice shooting, Tex.
All right, I'm bad. I'm a badass.
I'm gonna go ahead and guess it was a wild case of beginner's luck.
Nah, I don't think so, girl.
Well, anybody and their brother could shoot a bottle that big, that close.
Your ass just got sacked.
Hey, sharpshooter, a ride's coming.
So whenever
Hey,
the
I'm just getting the
butterflies
hang of
hit,
this.
that
Come
means
on,
that
Chris, cable car.
basically my decisions had led to a different branch. So yeah, see, butterfly effect updated. So the choices that I made so far have actually made a difference and changed an outcome, which, like I said, we'll probably go through afterwards
It's definitely weird coming back up
and
here.
look at all of it.
Yeah, I swear the moment I got here, it just all came flooding back.
Here goes fast.
Double check, make sure there's nothing.
I don't know how he keeps it all together.
You know, I've never actually done this. I'm gonna try and see if his dialogue changes.
He seems like the kind of guy who's not gonna just
No.
ask for help, you know?
Awesome.
Hey, that's weird. Door's locked.
Yeah. Josh wanted us to
No,
take
I'm
a
not
walk.
doing a full playthrough. I have work in the morning. It's just gonna be
said
my
they found people
episode
sleeping in the station.
thing. So it'll be a little bit longer than this. So it'll be till the next episode point. Because the game actually keeps track of which episode you're on.
Real gentleman. And I thought the car was closer.
Guess we gotta wait.
I'm starting to get the appeal of killing time at the
See,
shoot.
hotel and
How long
sanitarium.
is this gonna take?
Sanatorium, my bad.
What a crazy place to set up house. I mean, no matter how rich you are.
I'm not so rich. I only bought a mountain. Finally, you coming?
Yeah, well, I was gonna stay here and catch some Z's, but okay.
Yeah, I agree. Probably shouldn't take up all your data at once.
Just like going to the prom.
Here we go.
Right. Adventure begins.
Oh, yeah, this was the right thing to do.
What?
You know, getting everyone together on the anniversary. I mean, Josh seemed really pumped about us all doing something, didn't he?
Yeah, no, he definitely did. I haven't seen him so excited about something in forever.
Good, good. It's hard to tell with him, and I've kind of been worried.
No, it was a good idea.
I hope everyone else feels the same way.
We're all here, aren't we?
Thanks, bro. Good talk.
You know what? Let's
Fucking
just
friend
stop talking
zoned
about
hard.
it. For the trip.
You know what? You're right.
You know how Josh and I met?
No.
Okay, 3rd grade. Josh sat in the back of the room, I sat in the front. We didn't even know each other existed. But the kid sitting next to Josh started strap snapping the training bra on the girl in front of him. So the teacher made him move to the front, where I was sitting.
Okay, so.
So I got moved to the back.
And
next to Josh. That's how we met. I mean, and became friends to this day.
a match made in heaven.
If it weren't for the fact that Jeannie Simmons hit puberty like 3 years early, and on that day decided to wear a low-cut shirt that showed off her training bra, I mean, who knows? You could be riding in this cable car alone. Right now. Or we're talking to some other person entirely. Boom. Butterfly effect.
Alright, then we have Jess. She's confident. Mike's new girlfriend, trusting and irreverent.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. New people. Time to meet and greet. What the hell?
Jess, hey.
Jessica, over here.
Are you guys having a really weird stroke?
We're stuck in this stupid thing.
Can you please let us out? Pretty please?
Oh my god. I thought we were goners. Another 10 minutes in there and I would have chewed off my own leg.
Oh, sick, Chris.
Look, got a lot of meat on my bones. This is all muscle down here.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
Well, 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 what do we have
Chris.
here? My goodness. Seems that someone has a little crush on our good friend and dear class president Michael Monroe.
Chris.
And what kind of sizzling erotica might our Jessica be capable of imagining? I wonder.
If I remember correctly. Oh, that's right, I'm her.
Give that back, you tool.
Tool and die. That's my motto.
Oh, you're such an idiot. Maybe Nosy Nancy shouldn't go nosing around in other people's nostrils.
Yeah, I try not to do that as a rule.
Come on, Jess, you can tell us. We can totally keep secrets.
Whatever. You'll figure it out eventually.
Alright, let's just get up to the lodge already. I'm getting tired of all this nature junk.
You guys go ahead. I'm just gonna wait here for a bit. See who else is coming.
You mean Mike?
What? I mean, you know, whoever.
Uh-huh. Sam?
See, look at that. Goals.
I mean, holy cow. Sometimes I forget to just stop and take it all in.
Seriously, couldn't they have built the lodge like right where the cable car ends?
Alright, and then we have Emily. Intelligent, resourceful, and persuasive.
I don't think they would have
And a complete nutter bitch. And then Matt, motivated, ambitious, and active.
No.
And where's the bellboy when you need one?
Let's see if there's anything over here.
Getting chills.
No,
No, I mean getting kind of creeped out.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird seeing everyone up here again.
Definitely not gonna feel like a regular party. I mean, what do you think?
Jesus!
I would have done the same thing. Intelligent, driven, persuasive, and that one's Mike.
You guys.
Michael!
You really should have seen your faces right there.
Dude, I almost clocked you just now.
Nice one.
Michael, you're a jerk.
Come on, guys. We're all friends here, right? No need for violence, just a little harmless fun. We're up in the woods, spooky. Come on, let's get into the spirit of things.
The spirit of things? Seriously, what's wrong with you?
I'm just trying to lighten the mood, Em. Don't be like that.
Like what?
The way you're being, you always get like this.
Michael, I'm just gonna lay it out, otherwise this whole weekend's gonna suck ass for everyone. This is super awkward, and we all know it. Let's just acknowledge it now and move on, okay?
Matt.
I hear you, man. I get it. I don't want to make this weird.
Cool. So we're good?
All good?
You guys gonna make out now?
Oh my god, totally. We're so gonna make out. No, seriously, I'm gonna go check on the cable car back down the trip.
See you, man.
See ya.
Alright.
See ya.
Could you take these the rest of the way?
The bags?
Yeah, just all the bags.
Why?
I need to go find Sam.
Not like there's
Sorry,
a difference.
I really need to go find her. I totally forgot. I
we're
needed to
carrying
talk to
all
her
the
before we
bags.
get all the way up there.
This really can't wait. We're almost there.
It's important, Matt, please.
Because he's a pushover.
All right. Fine. If it's so important, I guess I can pack horse it the rest of the way. But you owe me one.
Excuse me?
Well, then we're even, at least.
I'll think about it.
Just be careful.
See you up there, sweetie. Thank you.
Alright, so we have Ashley, academic, inquisitive, and forthright. Let's see. Let's look around.
Whoa, hello. Somebody's getting a little friendly. And not in the friend zone kind of way. They might need to check the expiration date on their big breakup.
Oh!
God.
Hey, whoa. Sorry there.
Still
Sorry
makes
about
the
that, Ash. I
heart
didn't mean
jump.
to scare
Jeez
you.
Louise,
Well, I
Matt.
did mean to scare you, sort of scare you, but not like for real scare you.
Gosh, oh my gosh.
Hey, wow. Man, I'm really sorry, Ash. Dan.
It's okay, it's fine. It's fine.
What are you looking at? See anything juicy with that thing? Let me check it out.
Yeah, take a look.
Sure, go ahead. Knock yourself out, yes.
Ah. Son of a bitch. Seriously, Emily? What the hell, man?
Hey, listen, it's probably nothing.
Nothing, you think?
Well, yeah.
Is it ever just nothing with him? Ever?
I don't know.
Damn it.
Matt.
She seems like she would check her phone.
Oh, you did not just do that.
Put your hands where I can see them. We've got you surrounded.
But who am I to retaliate? What choice do I, a supple young rebel girl, have but to surrender to the strapping military guard come to take me into custody?
Well, I don't know when you put it like that. Hey! Oh! Great. Hey, you know that? Where are you hiding, little chickadee? Oh! Ah! Hey!
Oh, snap! Hello? Come on. Hey, Mike. Boom, shakalaka.
Oh, you got me. Okay.
Hitting all those shots.
You can't hide from me, Michael. I know all your tricks.
Whoa! Ow!
Right.
Why don't you just...
And then what?
Oh!
No more.
Oh, yeah. Oh, more. Oh, you're going down. Gun City.
So did I go down?
I don't think so.
I think you'd know so if I did.
All right.
My.
You know
So
what
we
she's
calling
saying.
it my favor then?
You're a worthy opponent, Miss Jessica, the Snowball Queen.
Okay, that sounds vaguely dirty.
My lady.
She would get some because she's that kind of chick.
Wow. Save some for later, buddy.
Endless reserves. We should get up to the lodge.
Yeah. It's so nice out here, though. Pretty breathtaking.
I mean, I could stay out here for pretty much ever, provided I was making out with you the whole time.
Just making out?
Quote, unquote.
Well, I think we might freeze to death somewhere in between those quotes.
Yeah.
Hello again.
All right.
And how are we feeling? Seems we hardly scratched the surface in our last session, so let's go a little bit deeper this time.
Sure, why not?
This time, we're going to try to understand the root of your anxiety. Now pick up that book, turn the pages. You will see a set of pictures and symbols. I want you to identify which image in each set makes you the most anxious.
Neither of them really, but I guess we'll go with that one. Oh, sorry, God, scary. Crowds probably more than planes. I actually enjoy planes. Fear of heights, fear of drowning. Oh, to be honest, probably the drowning. It's not a fear of rats. I hate rats. Versus I actually love snakes. So. Guns scare me, knives scare me. I'd say knives more so. I think I honestly hate roaches more than rats, so. Scarecrows or clowns? I'm gonna go clowns. Out of the two, at least. This one's hard because gore does not disgust me, but Raven, we'll just go with that because that's better than.
Did I startle you? So sorry. You're doing very well. Don't be nervous. Try to speed up. The more you rely on your instincts, the more honest your answers will be, and the more enlightening you will find this experience.
Oh, sure, why not? Let's just go right off the top of the head then. I actually like spiders. Gore. I'm not afraid of needles. Clowns, zombies don't scare me at all. I'd fear a dog before I was disgusted over something, so.
This is very interesting. Thank you for answering so. Clowns and dogs. Some combination sounds like a good Friday night. I'm afraid, once again, we're out of time, but I promise we'll talk again very soon.
Alright, so that looks like it might have just wound us down to an end right there. Once it says the next episode is starting. Yep, there we go. That means time to stop whenever we see the previously on. So definitely lots of fun. And I do look forward to bringing you guys more of those. I'll probably stream again tomorrow for anyone who missed it. Definitely subscribe to my channel, like all the videos that you enjoy, and I will see you guys tomorrow for some more.